How's it going, everyone? I hope you're all well. I just had about a week or so off from Christmas. Just had a bit of a break from YouTube, really. And before I start this video today, day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas, I did that, but it got corrupted. It's sort of a lost episode, so I may try and redo that. But for now, it's gone. I'll see what I can get done. But today, I thought, because it's 2014, it's the 4th of January, I was going to do this on the 1st, but I had stuff going on with my family. We had people around and stuff, so I'm going to do this today as a new setup video. So a couple of months ago, in like June, July time, I think it was June, I did a setup video, and that was where it was over here. You see the poster's still there, the light switch, but now that's where my bed is. So the setup has actually moved over to the end of the room here by the window, and I prefer this one a lot more. So I've had it here for actually quite a while. I've just not shown any of you. So you can see my chair there, you've seen that before, and I have a sofa bed now, which is quite nice. The room's still being sorted. There's a lot of stuff from just general stuff that I need to move over in this corner next to me, but that will be sorted soon. When it is, I'll do a whole room tour, so that should be good. So yeah, let's start this off today, and I'll just show you around my setup, show you what things I've got, and what features I have on my desk. So here we have my chair. Ignore the bin in the background, you don't want to see that. It's sort of overflowing, but here we are, the chair, you've seen that before. Now this is where the main stuff is, really. So I'll start over here from the left. So we've got my Xbox here and the controller, 360. I'm probably not going to get an Xbox One or any next-gen console because I have a PC. I'm not really interested in them. So you've got the controller and the console there. And over here we have the Garmin Edge 200, which is sort of like it's a GPS sort of sat-nav thing for your bike. I got that this Christmas. It's really, really cool. You can like download other people's rides that they upload to the website, and it's quite a good thing. You can it tells you where to go, and sort of not like a sat-nav. It doesn't have a map interface, but it tells you where you are in relation to the course, which is quite cool. And you can record your rides as well, and when you get home you put them on the computer and you can see it on Google Maps view, and it does like a red line through where you go, and it tells you how many miles you go and how fast you're going. It's really, really good. A nice piece of kit. I'll put the links to everything I have here in the description in case you're interested. And just general stuff. Got a Nvidia water bottle from a Novatech event. We have an iTunes card, which I've not used yet, from Christmas. This I got for Christmas as well. It's a mug mat with the @ symbol on. I thought that was quite cool. I like that a lot. Got my wallet there, pens and post-it notes. So that's general stuff you don't really care about, I suppose. Moving on here, we have the Turtle Beach Air Force, I can't remember, Air Force Kilo I think, is the Black Ops 2 headset. I had this last time, still got it, that's what I use now. I don't use the HP Premium anymore. You saw that one last time, I wasn't really using it. The Premium's over there, I get that in a minute, I just never use it anymore, as you can see. Black Ops 2, I like that headset a lot. Probably upgrade in like 6 months or so, maybe a year, I'm not sure. This is going good at the moment. Only thing is, it can get a bit uncomfortable after like an hour and a half of playing, so you sort of have to take it off for 5 minutes, which is alright. Have a bit of a break from gaming as well, but it can get a bit annoying. So yeah, that's the headset. Now I've got the Razer Goliath now. I bought this about 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. But it's really nice. I mean, I'll show you the mouse in a second, but I really would recommend getting one of these if you're thinking of getting into PC gaming, and only if you have a gaming mouse, really, because they work a lot better with it. I'll show you the mouse. I'm going to wait for the keyboard, because that's a new thing. I'm going to show you that. But this is the Razer Death Adder 2013. It is a very nice mouse. Now, I bought this about a month before I got the Death Adder, and I got like £20 off. It was brand new off eBay. It was one of the companies from eBay that sell stuff, and it's a lovely mouse. It's got 2 buttons on the side here, which just feel really nice to press. It's got the glowing logo, got the glowing scroll wheel, and that goes from like being really light, you can see there, It's lovely. I love this mouse. I wouldn't get a different one. I've not really tried it anyways, but it's got these rubber grips on the side, and that is some strong rubber. It's so, I can't explain it, but it's got such a nice texture to it. The whole mouse is just amazingly good, and especially with this mouse mat, it glides. Look, it glides. You'd have to feel it for yourself. I recommend getting this mouse mat and that mouse. They work so well together, and I've actually got this upgrade for it here, which is a mouse bungee. I got this for Christmas. See, now what this does is, because it's got a braided cable on the Death Adder here, it's sort of like a ropey string texture, but they're really nice braided cables. I'm a big fan of them. This has got one as well. This is my first braided cable that I got. The keyboard also has one. I'll get onto that in a minute. I know you might all be wondering what keyboard that is. But yeah, the braided cable, if you have it just going like a standard behind the desk, I know it's cluttered with wires back here, so it's sort of just laying out like that, it can sort of drag on the back of the desk a bit. Now what this does is it stops that, so all the wire back there doesn't move at all, but the wire in here, in this system here, it doesn't move as well, but it's only this bit that moves. So you thread it through, you move it, and you get no drag at all, and it makes the whole thing a lot smoother. So I'm glad I got that, or asked for it. So yeah, that's, if you don't want drag on your mouse wire and you want it to be smoother, I recommend one of these. Like everything else, it'll be in the description. Same with the Death Adder, probably all from Amazon. I'll put the links in. So if you're interested, you can go and have a look and maybe buy some of this for yourself, or you might already have some. But this is the keyboard I use. I got this for Christmas, and I'm going to tell you now, it is bloody amazing. It's such a good keyboard. Now I'm going to show you all the features of it in a minute. I'll probably end up doing like a full review of the Death Adder and the mouse. Not the Death Adder and the mouse, the Death Adder and the keyboard. This is the Corsair Vengeance K70. It's a fully mechanical keyboard, and it's lovely. So you've got these red WASD keys here. It's all blue backlit, and they're mechanical. You can hear it. I've got the Cherry MX Brown keys, so they're a bit quieter, and they've got this like tactile bump to them. I don't know if you can hear that, but let's just put it there. If I get D, where is it? Right. So if I press that halfway, that activates the key, and then down is a full key press. So you don't have to press it much at all. It's like, so you get the sort of, stops you there but not too much, and then you can press it all the way, or you can just tap it like that, but you still feel when you press it. So they're really tactile, great feedback, they feel and look lovely. They sound, I don't know if you can hear me over this, but they sound lovely as well. That sound, I wanted a mechanical keyboard for ages, and I really would recommend it, because it is lovely. Even the spacebar doesn't wobble, it's all fixed on by three things, one there, one there, one there. It's lovely, all of it's mechanical, and it's a great keyboard, it really is. There you go, really nice. So some of the features of this, it's all backlit as you can see, really well done. The keys are lasered in, the letters on the keys so they don't wear off, and you've got this thing here, these three buttons up here, so you can adjust the lighting with the middle one like that, so that turns it all off. If I press it again, it'll turn it to the lowest one, again and again, so that's the brightest. I always have it at brightest because it looks quite nice. I like it nice and bright. Just readjusting the camera there. Now this button here, if I can, there we go, that is, you can sort of set up your own lighting thing. So if I press that, it turns all of these off, and it just has those keys on, which is really useful for Battlefield and other first-person shooters. So you've got WASD, Q, E, R, F, X, and C. So and Shift, Control, and Tab. So they're like the main keys, and 3 and 4, and space obviously for what you use in a first-person shooter. And it does work really well. You can see it in the corner of your eye, and you just know sort of where you are and what to press, and it makes it a lot easier, because I'm still learning how to use 1, 2, 3, 4 to switch weapons, because I've been used to the scroll wheel, but I'm trying to get used to the number keys because it's a lot faster. You don't have to keep scrolling through. Just press it, and it's done. There's a car alarm going on outside. Hopefully you can't hear that, but we'll carry on. Oh, it's gone. Okay, we'll carry on as normal. And these keys here, these red textured ones, the spacebar is lovely and textured as well. They feel nice. They sort of have a grip to them. Not too much, but it feels lovely, and it's sort of indented a bit. So these are they're not flat, these regular keys. They're sort of curved inwards, but that's got more of a curve on that side for D. W has got a curve from the upwards point going down. A from the left, and S is just normal like one of them, but textured. So you know where you are. So that it's sort of a barrier for your finger, if you know what I mean. You'd have to try it yourself, but it feels really good. And if you're not looking at the screen, if you're not an experienced PC gamer, this will probably help you a lot, because you sort of know what zone you're in. You don't have to put these keys on. It comes with a tool to take the regular ones off, and you can put them on yourself, but I chose to put them on because I really like them. Now there's one more key here, one more button. If you press this, that's the Windows lock key, so you press that, and then the Windows button down here, I just put all the lighting on. You press that, and oh, okay, it was on a minute ago, but you press that, so that's Windows key. I'll press it, and it comes up with that, like normal. But if I press this, there we go, I'll press it, Windows key, nothing happens. So that's really good for when you're gaming. If you accidentally press the Windows key, which I sometimes do, it doesn't tab you out of your game, which is a very useful feature of this keyboard. I like it a lot. I have it on every time I start playing a game, and it just helps me out a lot. Now over on the right side here, we have the multimedia keys. We have the mute button, just there. I'm trying to see past my camera, there we go. So I press that and it mutes everything on the system, on my computer, so you see the audio thing goes to muted, and this changes the volume up and down. It's very, very useful. If you're playing a game it's too loud, just whiz it right down instead of reaching for your headset. And you have these, which are stop, play and pause, fast forward and rewind. I've not really used them yet on Windows Media Player or anything, but I'm sure I will. And you have the wrist rest here, which is a really nice texture to it, as a sort of a rubber. It's just nice and grippy, like the Death Adder's rubber. Not as grippy as that, but it's really good. And it's got these plastic bits on the edges here to stop it sort of rubbing off on the edges. And this is a full aluminium keyboard. I think the keys, they're plastic, but they're mechanical and metal underneath, which is really nice. And you can't change the colour on this one. Some of Corsairs you can, but that's fine. I like blue as it is, even though, I don't know, do these two colours go? They don't really, but I don't mind. I don't really tend to look at it, but see here, the Goliath this got its nice pattern. Pleased with that. This is the 2013 edition, by the way. So that's it for the keyboard, mouse, and sort of peripherals, if you want. So now, well, not all the peripherals, but here we have the monitor. Same one as last time, regular. I think it's the HP 2301 widescreen monitor, 16:9 ratio, 1920 by 1080, so it's 1080p resolution, 60 Hz, nothing special, but it'll get the job done for the moment. Now these speakers here, they're the Logitech Z323, I think. So they're a very, very good set of speakers. I would recommend that. They're literally like £30, but they're amazing. They're really good quality. And if you want to have, like, I don't know, a house party or something, or you want really loud music on, then go down here. I don't know if you can see. No, it's quite dark. But that subwoofer, bloody hell, is that loud. If you turn it up to full, which I rarely have on, unless I'm having really loud music on and no one's in, then it's so loud. And then these, I have these up to, I don't know if you can see that, but I don't even have it halfway, and that's fine for me, but you can turn it all the way up, and it's got like a bit of static from my headset. I need to fix that, but you turn it all the way up, subwoofer all the way up, and it's just amazingly loud. I would recommend these speakers to anyone really. And I was thinking of upgrading to the 5-to-1 set, so you have 4 of these, and then you have like a lying down one to put in the middle. Same subwoofer as well. I'm still not sure whether to get them or not. I've got money to spend, but I sort of want to save it for a new monitor that comes out in March. It's the Nvidia G-Sync ones. So sorry about that, my iPod just ran out of battery there, but we are back and it's all good. So that was the speakers and the monitor I think I just finished on, and I was showing you the keyboard, mouse, everything like that. And there's a couple of more things on this side before I get over to the right hand side. This, I actually got this today. Came in the post. I ordered it on, I think it was Sunday. They said it would come on Thursday, but it came today on Saturday, which is fine. But it's for my Xbox controller to use on the PC. I got it mostly for Assassin's Creed, which by the way is bugged because it's a certain mission on Assassin's Creed 4. I think it's from the latest patch. It just stops the game from working. It just crashes it when you go past a certain point. So I don't know, Ubisoft, fix the goddamn game. I'm going to wait for the patch to come out. I've uninstalled, reinstalled, and that took like all day and it's still not done. So it's still not worked. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'll just wait for a patch. But that's what I got that for, to play my Xbox controller on certain games that are better with a controller, like racing games. And I think Assassin's Creed it is as well. It's a bit more, I don't know, fighting games just work better with controllers in my opinion, but I'm sort of getting used to the keyboard anyway. Now back here we have this LED thing, which it works better in the dark, so I'll show you that in a second. Now the LEDs, like I said, they work better in the dark, so I can see it. There we go. Press the on button. I've got a whole line of LEDs around the back here. These are from IKEA. They're about £40 for a strip, and I'm really pleased with them. They work really well, gives it a bit of light from the back, get things lighter obviously, and they work really well. I'm pleased with them, and you can actually change the colour. So this is on white at the moment, it's the brightest one, and you have like yellow. There's a whole colour wheel here, you can see. Changes through green, blue colours. It's like the colour wheel spectrum thing. Got blue, then it goes to like purple, and then red, pink. Oh no, pink's already gone, but this is red, the last one. You can change it back, and then it's got these modes here. So I press that one, it sort of switches between them, like transitions like that. It's really calming. Goes from white to green. Well, I think it's different each time. Turquoise, darker blue. It's a really nice colour changing thing. And if you want to step it up a bit, if you're in the mood for like, I don't know, a rave or something, you press this. It doesn't really go in time with the music unless you've got a song that has the beats at this exact mode of the lights, but if you do, that's good. But it sort of just flashes between them every like second or two, which is quite cool. And then you can just switch the wheel around to what colour you want. I usually keep it on white because it's the lightest one and it keeps things nice and light. So I'm going to open the curtains again, get it all light, and well, I guess you can see the keyboard better now. If I just quickly show you that, there you go. You can see WASD and all the buttons I use, and then turn it off, on, and then back to normal. So there we go. Now that was all the light stuff. You can see the Death Adder logos there. And also got this penguin here which lights up. I thought I'd get this out for Christmas. Got it in my stocking last year. It changes colours, the exact same colours as the LEDs there, because this is an LED inside it I think. So that's quite nice. It just changes through all the colours, the same as the ones down the back. So you can't actually see that, I don't know why I tried that. But yeah, I'll get the lights back on and we'll get back into the setup. And we're back. So now I'm going to show you the right hand side, which is mostly just the TV, the main PC that powers everything, and my laptop over there. There's a few bits and bobs around here. This is the camera that I did for the last setup video. That's what I recorded with, it's in the thing there. And there's also that's the HP Premium digital headset that I used to use. which I never use anymore. It's just round the back, because I discovered that this one is a lot better once I got it working with my PC. So this is the Blue Snowball mic. You've all seen this. I've had it for a year now, got it last Christmas, and it's a really good mic. Got the dual layer pop filter there. I recommend that. It's not that expensive, it's like £50–60, so it's affordable for some people, I guess. If you got the money, I'd go for one of these, or save up for maybe a Blue Yeti if you want a bit better quality and more sort of customizability, so you can have it on like a mic arm. That's not even a word, but you can have it on a mic arm so it sort of hangs down in front of you. I think you can get them for these, but they're quite hard to find the right ones. Now, got the TV here that I use sort of as a second monitor for this. If I'm watching a live stream and playing a game, I just put the live stream over there, but it doesn't work great as a monitor. The colours are a bit too bright and stuff, but when I get my new monitor, this or the one downstairs will become my second one, so that'll be good. I've got the remote there. It's just a Logic one from PC World. It was like £120 reduced from about £250, so I had to buy that. And it's got everything I used to need on the back here. I don't even know if you can see that, but all the inputs I needed when I was doing console gaming on the PVR. But yeah, I'm glad I bought this, and it's good just to use with my Xbox and anything else. Now around the back here, we've got the jungle of wires and the speakers, top of them. And there's all the cables going into there. There's the Corsair one. I think I'll show you this. So I'll just start over here. So the keyboard, it's got a nice really thick sturdy braided cable, and it goes all the way around the back to here, where it splits off from this nice blue thing into two cables. So you've got this and that one there, which is plugged in. So that's the power for the keyboard. But this one, if you plug this in, it activates a USB port on the back. I can't actually get down there. I don't know if you can see. There'll be a USB port. There's the camera. It's just there, I think. Yeah, it's picking it up. So that's the USB port. And if you plug that cable in, then it activates the USB port, which is quite cool. I've not used it yet. I may use it one day for just charging iPod and stuff, but yeah, for now I don't really need it, but it's a nice feature. So this is the PC, the main thing, the main man. I've had this for about 6 months. Yeah, I got it in May, so 6 months ish. It's really good. I love it. It's probably the best thing I've ever got for a birthday, really. It's from Novatech. It was a bare bones bundle, so that means it has the motherboard. If you don't know about PC specs, then just skip ahead now, because you probably won't understand any of this unless you want to stay here. So it was a bare bones bundle, and it had the motherboard, the RAM and the CPU ready installed, all wired up, and a power supply. So that was all good, and all I had to do was put a graphics card in, which is that sort of that thing there you can see with the circuit board. That's the GTX 660, which I sort of did a hands-on sort of review before I even used it type thing ages ago. But that's a nice graphics card. I'll probably need to upgrade in like 6, 7, 8 months, maybe a year, I'm not sure, but it will need to be upgraded soon. Now the specs of this, it's an i7 3770K with 8 gigs of Corsair Vengeance, 1600 MHz RAM. It's got a Novatech 750 watt power supply and the EVGA GeForce GTX 660, which is there, and a 2 TB somewhere in there, Western Digital internal hard drive. It's the green version as well. Like I said, all of this will be in the description. Now you can't actually buy this bare bones bundle from Novatech anymore, but they've got newer ones which are just as good. Because obviously the next gen processors are out now, the 4770K. Now over here, that's the main PC, very pleased with that. So over here we have my laptop, a copy of COD 4, I got actually 3 copies of that. I have one on the Wii, which is where I started, one somewhere over here, where is it? Oh, it's just there on the Xbox. one on the PC and one on the Wii. Like I just said, there are 3 copies of that. Probably the best Call of Duty ever made, along with Black Ops 2 in my opinion. They're the best two, very very good. We've got a 1TB external Western Digital hard drive. It's not actually mine, it's my dad's. I'm just borrowing it because I had to reinstall Windows on my computer, which is partly why there's been sort of no videos for a week or so, along with Christmas. But the laptop here, you've all seen this from my last one if you watched that. It's just I've had it for about 2.5 years now. It's like an AMD Athlon 2. It's a quad core, 4 gigs of RAM, an AMD one. It doesn't run games, but it does what I need a laptop to do, and I'm pleased with it. It's fine really. I just use it to watch Netflix and stuff when I'm in bed, or over on my new sofa bed now. So I've got this with a VGA cable hooked up to my TV around here, so I can just split the screens. Got a wireless mouse to use it on when I'm sitting down over on the sofa bed. That's the wireless mouse input, that's the speakers. So the speakers got the audio cable in there, all the way to the laptop, which means I can have better quality. Because the inbuilt speakers, like on all laptops, they're not amazing, are they? So I decided to use those good speakers over there, which by the way I would recommend. They are brilliant. So down here it's just basically the drawers of cables and stuff. Anything I need, it's basically in there, cable wise that is. So we got, let's have a look. Yeah, it's crowded as hell. We've got measuring tape from a Christmas cracker, we've got the USB, there's a lot of stuff in there, mostly cables. And in this one we've got an iPod Shuffle, some batteries, a tech deck in there, some dog tags. This is like the random drawer. That's the wire drawer down there. I need some new ones. These are way too shallow. You can't fit much in. I can't even open them with one hand. But VGA cables, anything like that, is in there, so I can just get it whenever I need it. And then if I can close it. Oh, okay. We sort of had a collision here. It's fallen out. Not a collision. What am I on about? I'll fix that. I'll fix that later. But in the bottom layer here, it's the PVR that Billy lent me, so thank you, Biz. Oh, you can't even see any of this. I don't know why I'm showing you. The DVD drive from Biz as well, and the bike repair kit down there. Yeah, you don't even need to see this really. But that's just my cable and stuff drawer. I've got the TV aerial. And that's basically it really. That's all you need to see. Or probably all you'll want to see, to be quite honest. Like I said, when my room's completely done, I'll do a full tour of my room. It's got the keyboard, mouse, everything there. That's the main stuff, the PC, and there we go. I'll just do a pan like this. There we go. Nice and lovely. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll get back to gaming videos soon. I go back to school on Monday. Not really looking forward to that at all. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next video.